What's good, everybody? Welcome in to the Early Edge, your daily sports betting show of record. We are powered, as always, by the almighty SportsLine. I like to call it the best value in all of sports betting, and it's not close. Now, had to bring the hammer down a little bit on a couple people last night because the show, our picks here, did not have a good day. But as Matty Severance said on Twitter, as everybody else said on Twitter, it's not just about the show. It's about SportsLine. It's about all the picks there. We're a catalyst for SportsLine. And by the way, if you swoop in and you cherry pick 3 picks after we've won 5 straight days, you deserve to lose. You deserve to lose. All right, let's bring in the stars of the show. That is enough of my diatribe for this morning. Now, we've got today, I'm going to call today the Futures Day because it's worse, guys, than the Monday of All-Star break. There's nothing going on today. But the Maestro, you said to me what when I said that?
I said we've got 5 NHL games. We've got picks on the site up for that. We've got the NBA starting in less than a week. But, yeah, it's kind of a downer to have no football and no playoffs.
I had almost forgot about the hockey. So my apologies to the hockey fans out there. Jay Smooth, good morning, sir.
Good morning, Coach. Yeah, I'll be looking ahead on some baseball this morning. Couldn't get that dang no run in the first inning in the Dodgers game to turn a positive day. But you know what? We'll take it. We'll keep rolling. It's been a pretty good postseason. So let's keep going.
Yeah, I would say it's been a pretty good postseason. Also, we won Astros for the series yesterday on top of the Astros for the game. So that was pretty good for the baseball bettors out there as well. Zach Attack, good morning, sir.
Good morning, Coach. Good morning, guys. Yep, I had a bad play yesterday, but it also brought something good for me because you got to remember last year with COVID, a lot of teams didn't play through a full season. So you're going to see teams flat like Appalachian State was. It's just going to happen, especially in college football. So it's going to be a reminder for me before I settle in on Saturday's picks and going forward the next couple of weeks to watch out for these teams on the road that are going to hit a wall.
Yeah, it's all about learning, taking the knowledge. Knowledge is power, and using it in your own world, whatever you're betting on. So listen to what Zach just said. Very, very, very important. All right, storylines that could affect the betting lines today. We only have one. Maestro, what do you got?
Well, fascinating game with the Browns hosting the Cardinals, and this line has ticked up to 3, and one big factor, Chandler Jones. We all remember he had 5 sacks in week 1 against the Titans. Actually has not had a sack since, but he still has 16 pressures, which is tied for 5th in the league. He's got 2 forced fumbles. He is a force, and J.J. Watt is playing well with 12 pressures, partly because of the presence of Chandler Jones. Well, he had a positive COVID test. He is vaccinated. He needs to have 2 negative tests to play. It obviously doesn't look like he'll play, but there's still a chance. So that is affecting the line and something big to watch. I don't know, getting a full field goal, even without Chandler Jones with an undefeated team is a little tempting. I know we have some strong opinions on the Browns, but that's one huge thing to watch this week.
Oh, that's a huge storyline. There's so many good, fascinating games this week. And hopefully you guys watched our Week 6 NFL Mega Preview that we did yesterday. If you haven't, turn on those notifications so you know when it drops into your feed. It's live in your feed right now. We get you set. RJ White, Mikey, Matty Severance. We got you covered top to bottom, and that show is killing it as far as winning percentage. Absolutely killing it. All right, let's get into our picks for the day. And again, it's a very, very light day in sports. So several futures and one soccer game, and you know we love soccer here. If you're not a member of SportsLine yet and you want more than the picks you get on the show, I got you. Use a promo code EDGE, and I'm going to give you 30 days for free. Some of you out there may say, I don't want another subscription. Try it for 30 days. Then after 30 days, you're going to want to roll with us. I can promise you that. So one play from SportsLine today. We're going to go Mexico in the first half against El Salvador. Now, the full game, it's like minus 255. But if you play the first half, you can bring it back down to plus 105. They've got to win the first half. And we love that in the World Cup qualifying in Concacaf. Also, the United States plays today as well. All right, let's get to my guys now. Jay Smooth, I'm coming to you first. What do you got?
Yeah, so I'm going to head right to the Astros. I know a lot of people don't really like them, but the thing about it is you can't deny that they are a team built to win in the postseason. You take a look at their roster, their first 7 batters could probably all play in the top 4 spots of any other major league lineup. They're literally their best hitter is hitting out of the 7th spot. So, I'm just going to take them now at about -153, -155, depending where you're looking to get the series win and head to the World Series. I think Nate Eovaldi is going to be pitching on the first game for Friday for the Red Sox. He has had a little trouble against the Astros this year. They did light him up for 5 runs in less than 6 innings. I do think the Astros will be able to get out to a decent lead at home to start the series, which means that the series price is only going to grow. It'll give us some opportunities to maybe hedge if and when they do get a couple wins at home. So we're going to take this now, get the value on the board, and then play with it a little later as things develop.
I think this is an absolute steal at this number. I really do. I think the Astros are the best team in baseball, and I don't think it's close. So I'm backing you on this right away. All right, Zach, let's come over to you because I know you're targeting a couple of props this week, and we had kind of a funny YouTube comment on Monday night. They said, you guys should do a prop show on Friday. It would really help us, those of us who play props. I'm like, it's funny you should mention that because we do have a prop show every Friday, 2 p.m. Eastern, right here on this YouTube channel. Zach, what do you have for us today?
Yeah, I've been doing pretty good on these yardage props. Hopefully I can hit both of these tomorrow on Thursday Night Football. But I'm going to start off with Zach Ertz, the tight end for the Philadelphia Eagles, over 44.5 yards. I actually liked this prop before I even knew that Dallas Goedert is going to be out with COVID, but I like it even more now that that news has broken. Zach Ertz, he's the old veteran, was only playing 50 to 60% of the snaps in those new Eagle formations. So obviously he's probably going to be on the field more than 80% of the time now. And with the Eagles and Jalen Hurts, a young quarterback, they have a lot of pre-scripted plays. You see them do that read option where the tight end's the first safety route or first safety option. So Ertz is going to see a lot of pass catches. And then the Buccaneers, they have been vulnerable against tight ends this year. Tyler Higbee scored a touchdown. Both the Patriots tight ends scored a touchdown. Kyle Pitts had a good game, and Jonnu Smith scored a touchdown for the Patriots. So they're vulnerable against the tight end. We'll take Zach Ertz over, and then I'm going to go with Chris Godwin. He's currently questionable, but I love his prop over 64.5 yards. This has to do with the past 2 weeks. Mike Evans has gone off, Antonio Brown has gone off, and Godwin's been the third option both of those weeks. So I think Godwin's going to be the safety valve again. We know Tom Brady has an injured hand. He's going to play, but Godwin is that best option for Brady. And you look at Godwin on the road with Brady over the last year, he has been the main option on the road. So take Godwin over 64.5. And I think that creeps up once he's determined that he's going to play.
Oh, I love both of those plays. By the way, Tom in the YouTube comment section said Zach Ertz only had 1 catch on 7 targets the other day. That's why I like him even more for this play, because every single game they're going to him. If he has a bad game, guess what they're going to do? They're going to want to try and feed him some more. By the way, a couple of people getting hot about my hat selections lately on the show, like I'm an Angels fan. Listen, there's a lid store 5 miles from my house. They had a sale. I bought like 5 or 6 Angels hats. That's all it was. I'm a Royals fan. We stink. I just buy hats when they're on sale. That's all I do, and then I wear them here on the show. This one's just a plain hat. It's not even an Angels hat.
The prior two games, though, Ertz had over 50 yards receiving. So
there you go.
Can't leave that out.
See, I gave you time to look that up. That's what I did. I complained about my hat, and look at that. You
already
backed
knew
yourself
that
up. But, oh, is it? See, that's what I'm saying. We evolve here on the show. That's what I'm saying. Thank you, Zach. All right, now, people ask me all the time, Coach, why do you guys give out NFL plays on Tuesday or Wednesday or Thursday? It's all about beating the number. It's so important. I could give you many, many examples already this year where it's helped us. Right here, right now, we're going to give you another one. Maestro, give it to me.
All right. Well, I've got 5 picks up on the site. Talked about one of them yesterday, and this is the second one I want to talk about, and that's the Detroit Lions plus 3.5 against the visiting Cincinnati Bengals. This spot is so bad for the Bengals. That was a huge game for them at home. Overtime loss to the Packers. And what do they have next week? A visit to the Ravens, the top team in their division. So now they've got to go to winless Detroit, which could have beaten the Vikings, could have beaten the Ravens. We know how they played well against the Packers in the first half. We know how they came back against the 49ers. They are very injured, but they're fighting hard. And Taylor Deckard, their left tackle, might play this week. He hasn't been there. If he could come back, that would be a huge lift. But even if he doesn't, getting 3.5, I think we get another feisty effort from the Lions. And Zach Taylor, I mean, you saw what he did in overtime, running the ball on third down, being so conservative. If you read PFF, which is a website that I, just love to dive into, they have a great breakdown on how predictable the Bengals offense has been. how they don't run a lot of formation, how whenever he's under center, they run the ball 80% of the time. Mixon banged up. I just like it. I think it's going to be a tight game, so I took the 3.5.
Well, it all starts at the top down. Their head coach, even though they're not winning, boy, they play hard for him, don't they? Every single week they're playing hard for him. You're going to give me 3.5 or 4 points. I'm going to take it, and I would recommend taking that today. Now, Kelsey, I see you in the comments section that Godwin play has already moved. That's what happens. My guys move the market, and it's why it's so important to grab the number when you can grab it. They watch the show. As soon as we give out a pick, boom, it goes up 2 or 3 yards. It happens every day. We're used to it. We take that responsibility on these big shoulders. And Zach's big no. We're just going to take that on our shoulders. All right, here we go. We're up against it. Grab your paper, grab your pencil. Here's a recap, and it looks glorious. By the way, AB on the 1s and the 2s today, doing a great job. We're almost to the finish line. All right, Zach Attack 2 props for Thursday Night Football. We're going to go Zach Ertz over his receiving prop, 44.5. Chris Godwin over 64.5 receiving yards. As we just said, it's moving. Get it in right now. Then the Maestro, he's on the Lions plus 3.5. Jay Smooth, let's take the Astros to win the series. I'm betting this one big. I'm telling you that right now. Big to back up Jay Smooth. Then one play from the site. We're going to go Mexico in the first half tonight over Honduras. Overmatched team from the jump. Bring that number down, play in the first half. And then our AB3 parlay of the day. And if this goes perfect, if this hits, then somebody wins a year-long membership to SportsLine. Plus 173. We're calling it today, it was all the North American dream. Little Biggie Smalls. How about Mexico, USA, Canada? Let's go straight. Plus 173. I like it, and it's tasty on the pitch. All right, don't forget our college football extravaganza today. AB and the boys, 3 p.m. Eastern time. They're getting ready for everything college football this week. All right, that's going to do it. Even on slow days, we can still make it fun. You got yourself your marching orders. See, I'm changing it up all the time. Let's take all these tickets straight to the pay window. For Jay Smooth, Zach Attack, the Maestro, and AB on the 1s and the 2s. I am the coach. We keep grinding every single day. Stay focused, money management, and tell all your friends your favorite show. You know the drill, The Early Edge. Good luck.
Do you want best bets in your feed every single day? All you have to do is hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with all things Early Edge.